Hello and welcome to Play With Me, Toys for Kids. In a previous episode, I showed you guys this melt and mold factory from Crayola. Today we're going to be using it to make our very own Crayola productions. I'm very excited to show you guys this. You can use this to make old crayons into new rainbow crayons. And today we're not going to be making a crayon, but we are going to be making a ring out of crayons. So as you can see, there's 4 different colors included. We have green, red, yellow, and blue. And then we also have 2 different forms. Here I have the electric outlet, and we're going to just plug it in and turn it on. So here we have it on. As you can see, we have the crown form. So I'm going to take that out, and we're going to be making rings today. So the first step is to plug it in, turn it on, and next you choose what you want to make. Today I'm going to make some rings to give away to my friends. And then I'll insert that right there. Next I'm going to choose 3 different colored crayons and break them. So I'm going to take a blue crayon, red, and green, and I'm going to break these 3 crayons and then place them into the top. So here we have everything ready to go. I'm going to close the lid and we can get started. Next, I'm going to turn this timer all the way to the other side. And we're going to wait a little while. I'm not sure how long this takes. As you can see, the red light is on, which means that it is heating up. And another interesting thing is that the top is actually locked closed, so you cannot get inside. As you can see, while it's heating up, you cannot get inside of the crayons. So all we have to do is wait for a little while the crayons heat up. Here you can see it's approaching the halfway mark. And it looks like they're melting a little bit. So we're just going to keep waiting and see what happens. Here we have the halfway mark. And this is marked by a small logo. The door doesn't open until it's reached the very end and it's cooled down all of the way. So let's keep waiting. So as you can see, it's gone past the halfway mark. However, I think I've made a mistake here. I'm pretty sure that it heats up until halfway mark, and then after the halfway mark, it starts to cool down so that you can open it up at the end. So I think we're going to have to turn the dial one more time back around so that the crayons can heat up. They do begin to melt after 5 minutes. However, I just needed to make sure that it was happening twice and not cooling down anymore. So let's go ahead and turn the dial back to the heat side, and we can watch them melt again and see if it works this time, the second time around. Here you can see the red light is still on because it is still warm. However, it is trying to cool down. So here I turn the dial back once more, and the crayons have melted completely. So now it's time to tip them into the mold and make our crayons. We'll do this by turning this lever here. and the wax will fill up the molds. Next, we need to wait for everything to cool down. As you can see though, it's made this really cool swirled marble effect, which looks really fun. So we're going to have to be very patient and wait for it to cool down so that we can take it out of the mold and see how it worked. For this, we just need to wait for the timer until the top is unlocked, and then we can try it out. So here is where it will unlock, and we just need to wait for the dial to get to here until we can open it up. So I've waited, and it's finally till the end, so we can open it up and try it out. Everything has cooled down completely, and our rings should be ready to go. So here you can see them a little bit better. We made 2, and each of them are in the color of red, green, and blue. It took a little while longer than I thought it would, but I don't think I was quite sure how to use this at the beginning. One half of the dial is heating up and the other half is cooling down. So it looks like they're completely hardened. I cannot wait any longer. I think we should go ahead and open these out and check them out. So it's a little bit hard to get out, but here we finally have them. Here we have where the wax was pouring in, and as you can see, this comes off really easily. And here we have our 2 rings. So one of them is square at the top and the other one is circular at the top. We'll go ahead and take it out. Here we can just break off the excess. No problem. And it looks like they're all ready to go. As you can see, it's quite big for my hand, but it's still a lot of fun, and you could also put it on a keychain to draw with. We have our second ring as well. This one is circular at the top, and they both turned out really well. I'm excited to gift them to my friends as a present, and I hope that they'll like them. They're very fashionable, as you can see. However, I do want to check out if they draw as well. So I'll get some paper here and we can test it out. But it would be pretty fun to use on a keychain or a lanyard, and then you have coloring utensils wherever you go. So here, as you can see, it really does draw, and it's a lot like a rainbow crayon because it switches between colors. So not only is it fashionable, but you can also use it to create new things. I think this is perfect to make a gift for a friend, which is what I'm doing. I hope my friends will like the gift. Like I said, they are a little bit big to wear as rings, but they're still really fun. And you could put them on a keychain in the car, or something else. Get creative. So here you can see I can draw with red, green, and blue, depending on what I choose. You can also use old crayons and make very new things. So overall, I'd have to say this melt and mold factory was a lot of fun. It took a lot longer than I thought it would, so maybe it'd be a good project for a rainy day when you have a lot of time. But overall, I had a lot of fun, and you can use this to create really cool new things which you can keep or give to friends. I hope you guys enjoyed this demo. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up down below. In the comments, let me know what you guys think about this melt and mold factory from Crayola, and if you have one at home, and how you like it. As you can see, there are 2 molds included, so you could also make your very own rainbow crowns, which sounds like a lot of fun. If you haven't checked out our channel, you can go do that now and subscribe while you're there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up down below. Remember to write in the comments, and I'll see you next time.